So you have a woman in LA that was doing research on the deputy gangs that they have. Now, this is something that's been reported in the news for a while, especially LA County Sheriff's Department. But this one woman that was exposing them, I want you to hear what they have been doing to her, stalking her and making threats on her life.
The LA County Sheriff's Department started monitoring me after I wrote the history of deputy gangs. That's according to about 800 pages of emails they had to give me after I sued them for those records. That included direction to monitor my social media accounts, a crime report identifying me as a suspicious person, and my information being sent to the department unit responsible for monitoring license plates. This also wasn't limited to me. Several accounts that promoted my work online were also marked for monitoring. LASD created a 29-page dossier on at least one activist who promoted my work, which included he and his family and his roommates' social security numbers, home addresses, and personal phone numbers. The Sheriff's Department said in a statement that, quote, "We are not monitoring your social media accounts." But in that same statement, they also said that, quote, "In order for us to best serve our community, our employees read news articles and social media posts from various sources." They also just didn't respond to questions about the specifics of what is in these emails. I also want to mention that since I've reported on deputy gangs, I've received numerous death threats, like this one. Quick content warning, this threat is very explicit. I've always wondered if these were connected to the department, and these emails seem to suggest that it is.
I told y'all the entity of police in this country, it goes all the way back to slave patrol. And they were created to catch runaway slaves. They weren't created to stop crime. And they're not too far off of what their original purpose. They even tell you that if you try to sue them if a crime happened to you, that they're not there to stop crime. They're not there for that. So why do we throw billions of dollars a year in these police departments if they're not there to stop crime? They always pulling somebody over talking about some speeding, but when you need them there to stop some sort of crime or investigate crime, they don't do that. You have them posted up in the black community, and you would think, okay, police, crime wouldn't be there because they know, hey, the police are there. No, they're over there to contain the crime and to keep the crime going. Because a lot of those police are dirty and corrupt, and a lot of them are white supremacists on top of that. We all know this. So of course they will sit up here and do this to this woman or any other person that's trying to expose them. They nothing but a white supremacist gang. It's just that simple. And when you're doing that kind of work, exposing them, you're going to have to at times may not be in the same city with them because you're a target at that point. You may have to move to the next city over or somewhere where they out of their jurisdiction. That way you can keep exposing them. Because now we live in the internet age. You ain't got to be in the same city to expose them no more. But shout out to this woman. She doing the work. And it's people like that need the support. But you have people get on a phone call raising millions of dollars for Kamala Harris.